almost like, I remember there was one journalist recently. She was talking about how Twitter helps her become a better writer because you have to condense everything into 150 characters.
Have you ever seen those like mega threads where it's like basically people telling stories, but then
I hate them unless it's really important, like something that's going on that explains, like, you know, the spread of COVID, for example, where it's like in that moment you're trying to find something out. And sure, I think this is another thing which I wanted to talk to you about. Actually, I'm trying to come up with the correct term for it. The best phraseology I could come up with is user fudged experiences, and what that means is you're trying to design like. You're seeing users do something really weird with your product, and you're trying to figure out why. And we actually did one of the slideshows on Instagram. I think I may have posted it. One of us have posted it. And the idea is trying to find these experiences is quite interesting, where you see users like writing I think I mentioned this before, writing their password on a sticky and sticking it on their laptops, like the user fudge experience. It's clearly they're showing what they're trying to do. You're not catering for, so they're hacking it. Another example is, I think email discovered that people were saving really large attachments before Dropbox and Google Drive existed, and what they found was they're basically transferring files, and they're using email attachments as a means to do that. And so, like, you're seeing this behavior, and people are trying to do something. They can't articulate what they want to do because that product doesn't exist. And the moment, say, Dropbox appeared, it was like this amazing piece of technology. Oh my God, I don't need to carry zip disks or CDs or all these like USB drives anymore. I just put something, and my computer is no longer this isolated device. It's this interconnected thing where my files travel with me. I mean, that was like revolutionary back in 2010. Now it's the norm, right? We expect this.
Right.
So like this user fudged experience is the phrase I'm trying to come up with, and I've completely lost my trailer.
Patent pending.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I tried to come up with the phrase like user hacked experience, but that implies other stuff. The point I'm trying to make, or getting to, is that I mean the threads on Twitter, that seems to me like a perfect example of user fudged experience. People trying to do something, but Twitter hasn't figured out the pattern for that.
Yeah. I mean, for them, it's like Twitter should just adopt like a medium, like almost like a bio site that you could link out to for more long form blog posts, like a web experience.
Yeah,
because like
you just post the title.
If you're going more than a tweet, I also do not like the super threads. I'd rather link to a Medium article and then read the Medium article with, like, you know, the 4 points that someone's trying to make. It tends to get lost, and there's also like the thing that you have to. So correct me if I'm wrong here, but like when you're doing that on Twitter, you have to have like the engagement to make the posts go above the comments, right? Because if someone liked the comment before the next post, wouldn't it go post, top comment, and then your second point? That's like I think that was my understanding, that it was like they bumped the top like highest engaged tweet to the top, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like a very chaotic experiences, or user chaotic. I don't know. User fudged experience seems to be the most. I mean, we need to do like a slideshow explaining this on Instagram, coming soon to a post near you.